What's going on, A+'s Nerd Mixers, Marvel fans around the world? Welcome to the great outside, the beautiful Wisconsin. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here in Madison, Wisconsin. And I thought since I'm reviewing She-Hulk, we come out here and get a little bit of this greenery. You know what I'm saying? Just blend the colors a little bit. Nah, to be honest with you, it's just really loud in my house because of all the kids. So I decided to step outside and try to do this review. Man, a normal amount of rage. The intro episode of She-Hulk, a Disney Plus series that is supposed to have a bunch of different guest stars and do a lot for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And the one thing that I feel like they did better than anything else when it comes to this particular show is show us how to do a origin story in 45 minutes. I'm telling you, yo, from the jump of when we met She-Hulk and she's in her full lawyer garb, who looks like she's gonna speak out against, I feel like, somebody with superhuman powers, and maybe I just misread that a little bit, but she's getting everything together. She's talking to a paralegal and another lawyer on the closing arguments and trying to, you know what I'm saying, seal this case and what's going on. It makes you feel like it's part of, not like this is the beginning. Like she hasn't even became She-Hulk yet or had like the blood transfer or whatever it's supposed to be. Like that hasn't happened yet. But come to find out, she breaks out and talks to you. Like she breaks the fourth wall. And she says, maybe I should tell you a little bit of how we got here so you understand this whole lawyer, you know what I'm saying, superhero thing. So it takes us to her taking a trip with Bruce Banner. Hey, chilling with Bruce Banner. Bruce now is regular Bruce. The arm's healing because of a tool that he has keeping him in human form, so his arm heals, which is interesting. And he's trading stories about his time with the Avengers and different things they know, and they start up this conversation about Cap and whether Cap is had relations or not. And right before they come to the conclusion that Cap might be, you know what I'm saying, a virgin, a ship comes down. They end up getting ran off the road, flipped around, and because Bruce has this collar thing on his arm, he's not able to transform. They got scratches and scrapes in the accident. Bruce is bleeding. And as she goes to try to take the door off to get Bruce out the car, he bleeds onto her arm where she has open lesions, and she ends up, you know what I'm saying, introducing her to a little bit of gamma radiation, blood. But I thought what was real interesting is the conversation that they had and about how the blood is affected, where they have some traits inside their DNA that actually affect the gamma radiation different, and that's the reason why they become Hulks. The interesting thing about She-Hulk, per se, is, and the wonderful actress that plays her, she was just amazing. She held this whole show together. She made this actually really, really good. She held the show, as to say. It's rare in a Marvel television show that you end up with the lead character actually carrying, you know what I'm saying, the entire show, other than maybe Daredevil and Punisher. Like most of them are ensemble acts, and you deal with a cast of characters that, you know what I'm saying, bring the show along, and at times the star stands out because they have powers or whatever. But she really led this entire show on. But come to find out, when she transformed, she blacked out a couple of times. The interesting thing with the ball with her hulking out, beating up the people that were catcalling her and stuff like that. Come to find out, she doesn't have another personality. There's something different about her blood. As a matter of fact, when Bruce was testing her blood and using it on his arm, it made his arm heal faster. So maybe she has like a heightened healing ability, or maybe her fusion with the gamma radiation, because of the way it happened, maybe it's something where the gamma bomb went off, or or I forget exactly what happened with Bruce, this particular Bruce, but when he got introduced to the gamma radiation the way he did, maybe it's because he's been living with it in his system so long that his body filtered it and transformed it a certain way that when it went into She-Hulk, she ended up having, you know what I'm saying, a different reaction to it, and able to, you know what I'm saying, become a Hulk and still keep her facilities and what's going on. Maybe that is the difference between the two, and that's why she's able to keep her facilities when she hulks out. But when Bruce does it, he has to have like a perfect blend of merger between the two, or, you know what I'm saying, smash, you know what I'm saying, comes out. So that's interesting. So the episode goes through and has a bunch of different funny things about him training her to be a Hulk and trying to control her anger and different things like that. And she brings up a cute point that I thought was really dope, is that women have to deal with controlling their anger and their fear and stuff like that way more than what, you know what I'm saying, men do, whether it's the catcalling, being looked down upon, you know what I'm saying, fear of not being looked at as the same way a man would for a type of job and different stuff like that. This is stuff that I find very interesting in a way that she's able to quickly gain control of her facilities and when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, being a Hulk, but really doesn't want to do the superhero thing. She just wants to be a lawyer. And I feel like it's going to come to that she starts being a lawyer for superhero for superheroes. So that was pretty interesting to me. I really like a lot of the callbacks of a lot of Tony Stark. It's a lot of Tony Stark in here, and you see how hurt Bruce was with Tony snapping. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe Bruce feels like he's a little bit at fault for Tony having to sacrifice his life because he wasn't able to be, you know what I'm saying, the strongest Avenger and do it for Tony. But Tony helping him build a bar, Tony giving him a facility he's staying with, you know what I'm saying, that and everything like that. Teaching her to reinforce her chairs. I mean, everything was done in a way where it presented something that was valid, but did it in a comedic, you know what I'm saying, way. So it wasn't just like they were just doing jokes to have jokes. There was validity in everything that was going on. Even the little skirmish that they had when they broke the bar and he was like, you're helping me rebuild this. You know what I'm saying? Just cousins arguing about what's going on. When she decides to go back, right? They cut back to where we're at now, where she's at the trial, she's getting ready to give a closing argument, and Titania breaks in, right? And they're looking at like, Hulk out. You know what I'm saying? Like do something about this. This is what you're for. And she does. She beats up Titania, knocks her out, and then goes right back to being her human self, and then steps up and gives the closing argument. Like, I'm ready to give my closing argument. And then you get the there's an end credit scene on this that was hilarious, where it's them still talking about what's going on, right? And Bruce thinks she's drunk. It's like them at the bar. And he's like, man, he was like, back in 1942 at the USSO, he was like, there was this one girl. And then, you know, and then they bleeped her out, like they cut it off, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, Captain America got some, and then like they bleeped it out. So I don't know, I really enjoyed this first episode. I thought it was well paced, well done. Best origin story by far of any of the Disney Plus shows. Might be the best origin story that Marvel has put together for a character, period, when it comes to just pure origin, letting you know how this character got their powers and where they're at now. I mean, beautifully done, beautifully paced. I can't wait to the next episode, man. This I say this a lot, right? Miss Marvel was wonderful. I really enjoyed it, but I feel like that was for me. I feel like this is themed more towards adults. You know what I'm saying? Because it's in adult situations, learning how to deal with newfound, you know what I'm saying, problems when they're already juggling problems and stuff in their life. So I find this to relate to more, you know what I'm saying, to people of my age. So I feel like I'm really going to enjoy this. We all gonna have Daredevil appearances like that. Man, look, I liked it. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. As always, we'll have all our reviews for She-Hulk right here every Thursday at 1 o'clock. And guess what? That's right. Game of Thrones is back. House of Dragon, baby. House of Dragon. Man, we're going to have those reviews for the House of Dragon up for you Monday at 1 o'clock. That's right. We back on our review game. Shows are coming back. We got y'all. We're going to hold y'all down. As long as you guys keep it A+, tell your friends about it. Subscribe to the page. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram, man. At NerdMixAlpha. At Anime Assembled. At A+ Opinions. A+ Hero Report right here. Subscribe. Notification bell. I'll holler at you guys later, all right? I'm out. I'm going to go enjoy some of this greenery right quick. You know what I'm saying? Lay out, roll around, get some bugs and stuff on me. You know what I'm saying? Get all itchy. Play with the dog or something. You know what I'm saying? This is God's backyard right here. Look at that beautiful greenery. I'll let you guys later. Indy out.